today, Gremlin?
Yeah, I mean, I can't be any worse than you.
No, man.
All you gotta say for me is like, hey, my insides don't work. I'm a
Like
piece of shit.
JB's like, what is JB? JB's like outside. How come JB gets to be outside?
Yeah, what's going on? We're going again?
I'm Coach Cummins. There you go. There you go.
Look, it's you think the Emperor from Star Wars.
I'm all about.
Robert's breakdancing.
Robert talks more with his hands than an Italian guy on 86th Street.
Oh my
I could
god.
have sworn we were going live, but okay. I could have
Are
sworn
we
we was
live
going
now?
live.
And we are live. Welcome to the Not Move podcast. Southgate's a fat ass.
Oh,
Say what now?
What happened?
what happened?
I got a jerk off dog.
This is the Not Move podcast.
There we go.
Around the room.
Around
the room.
the room. We're really not live, are we? No one would know. I'd like to give a big shout out to our. Why is it echoing?
I don't hear an echo.
I'm tripping.
That's
You
not
got
what
you have an echo.
I don't hear you echoing.
Hello?
Yeah, you're fine.
This app really makes me get off of my headphones to talk, to then go on mute to put them back in my headphones. To
Hello. Hello. All right, now there's no echo.
All right, we are live, boys.
We are?
Yep, I am looking at us on the bright website known as the YouTube.
The OobTube.
Okay. Welcome to Around the Room.
Jay Bizzle, what we got on the docket today, big man? JB.
All right. I guess we'll just go right into it, huh?
So right now we got Southgate, A-Train, Gremlin, and that glowy thing up top is Ja. So, A-Train, you want to break it down how this works?
All right. So I am going to give a topic, and we are going to go around the table, and everyone's going to give their opinion or take on said subject. So I'm going to start it off with the MVP race, and I'm going to take the easy out, and I'm going to take Jonathan Taylor, right? Reason I'm going to take Jonathan Taylor is because he has 189 attempts for 1,139 rushing yards and 15 running touchdowns. He also has 30 catches for 260 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. So that puts his ground total to 17 total touchdowns. I would really like to see a running back win this award. I don't know if that's possible, but at this point, I thought Saquon was going to get it last year, didn't get it. I'm going to go with JT, Jonathan Taylor, as my MVP frontrunner.
Well, I think I'm gonna go with Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford right now has been doing a great job of whipping that ball around. He has 2,427 yards. Ooh.
What just happened?
I think
So it just started. Sorry about that. This is Not Move Podcast, Around the Room, Around the Horn edition.
So did we get all of what I just said or no?
Now it started, so it hands out points now.
Okay. So, like I said, I'm going Jonathan Taylor for my way too early MVP. 1,139 rushing yards, 15 rushing touchdowns, 30 catches for 260 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns, 17 total touchdowns, 11 weeks into the season, going into week 11, I think is on pace to break records. He has a chance at breaking records this year, and I'm going to go with JT as my way too early MVP favorite.
Okay.
All right. I think I'm going Matt Stafford way too early MVP, brother. He's thrown for 2,400 yards already, 25 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. His completion rate, his success rate is 54.9% right now, and he is the single-handed reason why the Rams are kicking butt and taking names. I'm going Matt Stafford.
Southgate. You're on mute, Southgate.
I'll just go.
All right, John.
So my way too early MVP may surprise everybody, but it's CMC. He's the
Mm-hmm.
definition of what an MVP is. He's everything for his team. He does everything. He's the leader receiver, leader rusher. That team does not win if CMC does not play good. It's just simply put. If CMC has a bad game, no matter who's there, they lose. Without CMC, you seen with it last season without CMC how bad the team was. Then you're watching them this season. When CMC plays and plays well, that team wins. When he doesn't play well or he doesn't play, they lose. So simply put, I'm going CMC.
Okay. I'm kind of torn here. I like everyone's picks.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is even someone who's being considered, but I'm going to take a real outside shot, and the last two games have really moved me on this guy. I'm going to say if they continue to cook, I'm going to say Sam Darnold. If Seattle gets that number one seed, which I think they're gonna, I think he's my long shot pick.
Wow.
Can you take points? Can you take points away yet from him?
You can throw an ice
You
ball
can.
at me.
You can.
Now, I would love to see Jonathan Taylor win it because I think he's the heart and soul of that team, and Stafford is completely balling out. But I mean, Jonathan Taylor's gonna have to get 1,900 yards and 25 touchdowns to beat one of these quarterbacks out of these quarterbacks continue on the race. Can Jonathan Taylor do that? The rest of the Colts schedule, I don't think is too crazy. But I mean, the two biggest surprises I think is Indianapolis and Seattle this year. I mean, besides New England, I think.
Don't give him a point for the obvious. All right.
But yeah, I mean, why not Sam Donald?
Everybody else answer was so cool, and then it's Sam Darnold.
Yeah. Uh,
I mean,
he lost me on the Sam Darnold. I guess that's Southgate's pick,
I
though.
like to be a little riskier.
He
That
likes
wasn't
to.
riskier. Riskier was CMC and JT.
No, I mean,
That literally was the safest pick out of every last one of our picks.
who, Sam Donald?
Yes.
I haven't heard him spoke about once as MVP by anybody.
He's
How did you
top
not pick your
five in
guy,
every
Danny
statistical
Dimes?
category.
How did he not
He-
pick his guy, Danny Dimes?
I don't know. All
All
right.
right.
Because, I mean, do you think they'll give it to Danny Dimes over JT?
Throw a snowball at this
Yes.
man.
Get
What
this
is he
guy out of
doing?
here.
He's the quarterback.
Hold on. You want me to put the mask on?
Go ahead, put the mask on.
Hey.
You're gonna have to
I'll
hide
say
your.
that.
You're gonna have to hide your face after saying Sam Darnold.
All right.
Moving on to the next topic.
Next
All right.
topic. Next topic.
All right. So we have our Offensive Rookie of the Year award, our way too early Offensive Rookie of the Year award. I'm going to go with Emeka Ibuka of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Emeka Ibuka, 76 targets, 40 receptions, 677 yards, 6 total touchdowns. Now, going into the season, we thought maybe it was going to be Matthew Golden was going to be the best receiver, was going to be Ted McMillan of the Panthers. Turned out that everyone passed on Emeka Ibuka early on in that draft, and they are biting themselves now, including my own Denver Broncos. They could really use a guy like Emeka Ibuka. Even with being injured this season, he is having one of the best rookie performances we've seen in a while. I'm going to go Emeka Ibuka.
Grummy, you want to go or is it me?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Emeka Buka, it's hard to debate against him, but I'm going to go with my man Tyler Warren. He has come on board the Colts offense and completely changed how they operate. He's been doing great at blocking. He's had been targeted 67 times and had 50 receptions, 617 yards, 3 touchdowns. He has been clutch in this offense. He's come through when they needed it the most, and it's a fresh target for Danny Dimes. And he's one of the reasons that Danny Dimes is looking so good, especially with that pass blocking. So Tyler Warren's my man.
Yeah, so I also had Tyler Warren, so I'm not going to speak for too long. I'm going to just piggyback off what Dolphin said. He makes their offense more explosive for the simple fact that he goes down the middle and you have to watch him, which means Michael Pittman is going to get more on one-on-one. Josh Downs, who he's a deep threat. Simply put, he's a deep threat. He's a guy who's going to get down the field. That gives him more of an opportunity to do so. It also gives Alec Pierce, who's an underneath guy, he gets less attention. He single-handedly takes the attention off the bigger playmakers, and then not only that, he makes plays himself. He makes plays himself. A lot of 20 plus yards, 30 plus. Then he catches a intermediate route and takes it far. So for that reason, I'm going Tyler Warner as well.
I like the Tyler Warren pick, but he's surrounded by a lot. I'm gonna go Junkins. He is the only thing making that Cleveland Brown offensive move. I mean, the receivers are not good. I hate this dog. The receivers are not good, and the team, I don't think would even be able to score touchdowns without him. I mean, they're basically moving the ball because of Junkins.
I like that.
Not bad. That was a lot better than your last pick, Southgate. All
Ah,
righty.
man.
All right, we'll move on to our way too early Defensive Player of the Year award. And I'm going to be a homer here, and I'm going to take my Denver Bronco, Nick Bonito. Reason I'm taking Nick Bonito is he's been a terror off the edge. The Broncos, as a defense as a whole, they have a chance to break the record from the 85 Bears for most sacks in a season. The Broncos are just trending just above 40 sacks right now. The record's 70, like low 70s or low 70s. So I think the Broncos could definitely break the sack record, and it's going to be because of Nick Bonito. 22 solo tackles, 10 assisted tackles. So that puts him at 32 tackles on the season through 10 weeks and 9.5 sacks, leading the league. Give me Nick Bonito as your defensive player of the year.
Yeah, it's hard to go against that because actually that was my pick too, A Train. I don't like Abdul Carter right now, who is actually the leader with plus 135 odds. The Broncos defense speaks for itself and for his commitment to be a part of it. I mean, I am just piggybacking off you here, but I don't see how anybody can be brought up in the same breath, given that nobody has been accomplishing what he has as a starter year one in a defense that was already good. He's already stepped up and made his presence known.
So we're doing defensive player of the year, correct?
Rookie,
Yeah.
yeah, defensive rook.
No, it's defensive player because Nick Bonito
Just
is a
defense,
rookie.
depoy, just depoy.
Oh,
Because
okay, I went rookie. My bad.
nah, Bonito is a 3 or 4 year guy. But anyway, I have Miles Garrett. Now it might not be statistically the best guy like Nick Bonito. However, he's a game worker. It's to the point where you have to put 3 guys on him to even stop him, and sometimes that still doesn't even work. Look at the games that he's had. The 5 sack game, even though they lost, he's had 3 sack games. He's had this. He's just a game wrecker, and at any given moment, he will single handedly win the team a game. And for that reason, I'm going Miles Garrett.
Um, Miles Garrett. It's just them not winning. It's just not there. Um, I'm really big on Hutchinson, but I'm gonna go with another long shot. I'm gonna go with Will Anderson Jr. on the Texans, the defensive end.
Wow, great pick.
Ah,
I think he doesn't have the same front seven as Brian Burns and Nick Benito. I mean, I don't think the Texans front seven is good, and I think he's kind of balling out. And if he can finish with another 15, 16 sacks, and they can make the playoffs or possibly win the division, I think he deserves it.
I don't hate it.
not at all.
All right. And our last segment is going to be hot seat, coach's hot seat, who's getting fired, who's not getting fired. Um, when I did this, I love going first because I'm gonna totally just like mess you guys all up with this. So obviously, my three top front runners were gonna be Sean McDermott, Zach Taylor, and Mike McDaniel. And I'm gonna go with Mike McDaniel, and here's the reason why. Right. So not only did the Dolphins have in general a lot of good weapons, but the winning percentage is what's going to get me at this point, right? Sean McDermott, 99 and 55 with a winning percentage of .643. We have Zach Taylor, 54 and 60 and 1 with a winning percentage of 474 or 4.474. And then we have Mike McDaniel, who's 31 and 32 with a winning percentage of .9492. So Mike McDaniel has the worst winning percentage out of the three candidates that I was thinking of. Mike McDaniel's getting fired. He's just barely, or he's under 500, and I don't think he's going to finish with above 500 record, and he's going to be gone.
Well, if we're going by in the middle of the season, I'm picking Mike McDaniel. But at the end of the year, it's Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin he's on the hot seat right now, given everything that has gone on with now player reports being sent out that they are yelling at him in the locker room and calling him out for not being the leader of this team that he supposedly is, instead of going on media rants where he's like, yeah, we play the ball, we do the ball, it's the Steelers, it's a standard. He is not the guy, and he knows it. His time is short. Also, with all the rumors being shown out there of possibly getting traded to the Giants, looking for a new head coach. Mike Tomlin seems like the perfect guy to go ruin another franchise after 10 years. So let's go. Let's get Mike Tomlin out of there.
I like both picks. I'm gonna go with a huge swerve, Matt LaFleur. The reason why I say Matt LaFleur is you just made the trade for Micah Parsons, which basically says you're all in, and your offense is lackluster. The way your offense has been performing, your defense has been great, and you're an offensive-minded coach. With that situation looking like that, if they don't make it to at least the NFC Championship game, and I think maybe personally they want to make it to the Super Bowl, but if they don't make it to the NFC Championship game, they don't win their division. That's then what is there really to what is there? You have to look at him. He has to be the guy that you look at and say ultimately may lose his job. So, simple put, I'm gonna say Matt LaFleur.
I'm a little torn between this. I think it's going to come out of the AFC North, and I think it's going to be either Stefanski or Harbaugh, to be honest with you. I mean, if Stefanski don't let Shador play this year, from what I hear is he just don't like the kid or don't want him on the team. I think they're going to come down to, do they want someone who's going to help him develop, or they're going to get rid of Stefanski. And I think another possibility is Harbaugh if you don't make the playoffs. I mean, unless Pittsburgh just wins like 8 in a row, which I don't see them doing, I think it could be Harbaugh also.
That's crazy.
I feel like all of the AFC North can be let
Yeah,
go
I
this
feel like
year.
the whole division. I mean,
Yep.
forget the Bengals. I think the
Yep.
coach should be gone too.
Harbaugh's not getting fired.
I don't think he is, but I mean, there is a possibility.
I think I give the most logical choice because I don't think any of the three guys you picked are going to be fired.
I mean, you could say maybe it was my parlay. I don't know, but I'm first to go on the one. Why is Justice Hill running the ball? It baffles me.
It's for your parlay.
Hey, well,
It completely
technically,
baffles me.
well, A-Train, technically, if Mons doesn't get re-signed this year, he's out of a job regardless. So technically, I'm cheating, kind of.
It's not going to be Matt LaFleur. They're not going to give up on Matt LaFleur.
No,
He's
no, no,
been
no.
playing.
He's in the fun. No, he's in the final year of his deal. If nothing happens this year, they're just gonna let him go.
I don't see it. I just personally don't see it. I don't know how you
But
guys picked three guys that are not even on the hot seat. How'd you not go Sean McDermott? How'd you not go Zach Taylor? How'd you not go Mike
because
McDaniel?
I'm assuming
You
in the
don't think
next.
Stefanski's on the hot
To be
seat?
fair, I think
Stefanski, I
Stefanski
will
and
give you, but you gave two answers. You gave Stefanski and Harbaugh.
I
And
gave
then
Harbaugh
so
as a long shot.
All right, but to be fair, I think Stefanski and Zach Taylor are fired in the next 2 weeks. So I was just having fun with it.
I mean, Stefanski, I can see, but I don't know.
I think Stefanski and Zach Taylor will be going in the next 2 weeks, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, and
So
honestly, how
I
can you
want to
not
have fun.
consider John Harbaugh on the hot seat? He keeps getting to a place in
He
the
just got
playoffs where he
signed.
cannot win. He
He just
cannot
got
take
re-signed.
his team to the next. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Contracts go away just like that.
That is
Steelers aren't going to
true.
fire coaches. Baltimore's not going to fire coaches like that. I just don't see why you guys went that route. You guys went I don't know if you just went with the harder choice. Maybe you guys thought more points for the harder choice, but we know who's really on the hot seat.
I
And I
mean,
don't,
So again, I was having fun with it because I feel like the two obvious answers were going to be going within the next 2 weeks. So
yeah.
I want to have fun.
Okay, I get you.
but if it is first and goal on the one, why are you running Justice Hill? It
Just to screw
baffles
you out
me.
of your parlay. Just to screw you out of your
No, his
parlay.
play calling just sometimes baffles me. I mean,
That's not him. That's Todd Monkey.
Yeah, you gotta go with a head coach that actually calls his plays.
well, I mean,
Harbaugh doesn't
he
call
has
his own
final
plays.
say. No, I mean,
He doesn't
Yeah,
have. I mean,
but
he can tell him no, but at the same time, he's not going to tell him no. So
All right, bro. We got a showdown going on.
me and the
these two.
train.
ring the fucking bell.
There we go. Ring the motherfucking bell.
That's cool.
We got Southgate and A Train here with the showdown. The two Denver Bronco fans from the NMP, one rep in the East Coast and one rep in the West Coast. Let's go. All right. This question right here is upon. Okay, let's see. With the situation with the hot hand, does the 49ers switch to Brock Purdy or continue to ride with Mac Jones as they continue to win when health is clear?
You want to go first, Kate, or you want me to go first?
It's up to you, brother. I don't care.
All right. I'm gonna say we're gonna switch back to Brock Purdy, right? And this is why I'm gonna say that, right? You have invested on this man. You paid him a big contract.
We got
You have been sold on what you've seen up to this point. Otherwise, you wouldn't have paid him all that money. I understand riding the hot hand, but you're gonna look like an idiot as a franchise if you.
Hey, Train, we got a bad echo.
That's bad. Better.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say Brock Purdy.
Southgate.
Yes. This train cut out.
I'm done.
You done? I mean, 2 weeks ago, I would have said Mac Jones, but I mean, he hasn't really stunned me since. He's, I believe, 5-3 as the starter. Um, like A-Train said, I mean, they gave this man the big. I think, I mean, even though the GM gave him the money, he's definitely going to speak to the owner and the coach about it before he gives a contract that large. So I definitely think they have to go back to Purdy on that. Otherwise, they will just look stupid, not smart for doing that. I mean, it would have to be Brock. The question is, if Brock comes in and loses 2, 3 in a row, do you switch back? And I don't think you can. I think you have to ride and die with Brock.
You're supposed to go Mac Jones there.
I'm supposed to what?
Nothing.
No.
Okay. So, in the same situation with Joe Flacco and the Bengals with Joe Burrow, who stays? Who goes?
Now,
Do
are
they
we
go with a
talking?
hot hand again, or what do they do? They stick with old boy
Flacco or Burrow, JB.
Flacco or Burrow?
I think it all depends. I mean, last I read, Burrow was 21 days either from coming back or practicing. So, I mean, when I looked at the schedule, I mean, unless Flacco does something astronomical to get them 2 wins in that division, or the Steelers and Baltimore both lose 2 out of 3 games, that's the only way we see Joe Burrow again this season. If Burrow comes back and is able to play and they're in contention, then yes, you got to put Burrow in. At the end of the day, he does give you the best chance of winning. But if they're out of contention, then I would just rest them for the whole season at that point.
All right. So the one thing we do know about the Cincinnati Bengals, not only do they not like to pay their players or pay them late, we know that the Bengals ownership is very selfish, right? And what I mean by that is they're not going to care. They're not going to care about putting their franchise quarterback in harm's way, coming off this turf toe injury. You know what they're going to care about? Not losing season ticket holders, right? So they're going to rush Joe Burrow back, even though if you look at their next three games are tough games, and they're probably going to lose all three. All right. You're going to have the Patriots, you're going to have the Ravens, you're going to have the Steelers. You're going to have 3 teams that you're probably not going to beat, and you only have 3 wins. You're 3-6. So let's say you drop your next 3 wins, right? That puts you at 3-9. And this selfish ownership, what they're going to do is they're going to bring Joe Burrow back and they're going to put him in harm's way. I, as a fan, don't understand it. My franchise wouldn't do this. You literally have no shot at making the playoffs. But guess what the Cincinnati Bengals are going to do? They're going to hurry up and they don't want to lose season ticket holders. So they're going to bring back Joe Burrow and he's going to be playing, and there's going to be no reason for it. But you know why? It's because they're the Cincinnati Bengals.
Every time I gotta switch. All right, very good, very good. Hey, that right there, man, I think just did it. I mean, I know it did. It did it.
Boo.
Hey, this is cool. Look at this win rate, 100%. Last win. Hey, this is cool, dude. This keeps track of everything. This is awesome.
You and your biased point system, JB, with this fool up here.
How is it biased? He's a Broncos
You should
fan.
hate him, man. You should be using that bias. This is garbage.
Hey, hey, this is cool, dude. We got 12 people up in here. I don't know if this is a combination. No, this ain't even a combination. This is, yeah, it is. It's 3 in YouTube, 1 in Kick, and 1 in Twitch, plus us.
Oh, that was fun. I had a lot of fun.
This was cool.
Yeah.
How do I? Okay. Hey, that format is awesome. Gumby request up, dude.
So I wiped on the walls on this side.
Did we record that whole thing or what?
It's still going.
That's on.
Oh,
It's still going.
I need a plaster.
I'm gonna end it and then we can let's just. I'm gonna restart.
yeah.
Or you guys want to get other people up here? Just Gumby
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
yeah.
just make if there's multiple people, mention Max. Like since
Yeah, I'll
Southgate
drop
wasn't
out so someone can
interested.
come up.
well,
Yeah, me
Gumby. I
and
think
me and me and Dolphins came in the last 2 places, so we'll drop and then
Yeah.
yeah, that's how we could do it.
Work in progress. Save. Shiner.
Well, let me give my victory speech. I want to thank my friends, my family. I'm sorry y'all don't know as much ball as me. I'm sorry you cannot debate me. Southgate is casual. There you go.
Hilarious. Bando, you got a request. I don't remember. It's been such a long time, dude. Let's see.
I'm gonna start the frying.
How do we add people? Okay. This is crazy.
Yeah, we might have to work out the kinks. Let's end it and then restart and see if we can mess with it.